Since we are discussing women throughout this month, let's start from the beginning of a woman's life, from the days of being a girl. When a girl is born, in some families or even some culture, they don't consider it a big deal. Sometimes you hear people call the mother of the child lazy because the baby is a girl. It's unfortunate that in this age and time, this still happens. I'll tell you this, women don't suddenly become vulnerable in adulthood. It is socially constructed over time from when they were just girls. The life of a woman is influenced by early socialization, gender expectations, structural inequality, and power dynamics that begin from birth. In one of my previous videos, I mentioned that in many homes back in the days, I believe we're doing better now. Girls were raised to serve and be at the service of everyone around them but themselves. You'll see that through family systems, schools, religious institutions, and culture. She's taught what is acceptable, what is expected, and what is tolerated. There is a theory called gender socialization theory. It explains that boys and girls are raised differently. Girls are frequently encouraged towards compliance, nurturing roles, emotional labor and relational harmony, while the boys are socialized towards assertiveness, risk taking, and autonomy. On the surface, all these things may appear harmless and normal. However, if we look at it from a criminological lens, you realize that they create patterns of vulnerability. And we raise girls who do not understand boundaries and how to set them. You teach them to be quiet when they should be asking questions and confronting uncomfortable situations. You tell them to endure instead of you to teach them resistance. They may become disproportionately vulnerable to certain forms of victimization as they grow, particularly domestic violence, sexual coercion, financial control, and even emotional manipulation. When you raise weak girls, what you're doing is making the girl a suitable target in the absence of capable guardianship. Even as a society, if we don't adequately protect girls through education, legal enforcement, and cultural accountability, we are weakening structural guardianship. When opportunities are blocked and access to education or economic empowerment is unequal, we can unknowingly increase victimization and, in some cases, female offending. Because what happens is that girls grow up in environments where poverty, discrimination, and violence are normalized. So their life trajectories now become influenced by all these things.